Okay, so this is going to be the read on Pop Smoke and what happened to him. Um, I guess I'll tell you how it started. So basically, he started coming to me like a couple of months ago. Someone had brought him to my attention, and I started looking into it, and basically, after me doing like a little deep search, I began to feel his energy like surrounding me. And I know that with the type of person I am, I receive messages through coding. I am a spiritual medium, but I can also connect with spirit through, again, the coding. So it's like a lot of times these people who have been wrong done, who have been done wrong, come to me and want their story told. This is not just celebrities, but regular people as well. I am the truth teller for all. Most spirits that come to me want justice, and I'm gonna serve every time. So here we go. Um, First, he wanted everyone to know that he wasn't shot. Most of the time, that's not the case. If you notice, it has a pattern in the way that they say celebrities die. It's always street related, gang related, and they always getting shot every time. And it's like they promote this type of violence to then brainwash the mass to then, reflect in that because it's all we see. They promote these rappers to rap about violent things, low vibrational music, to keep the mass in confusion and distraction as well. Through the celebrity beefs, all of it's fake. He's describing it as like a whole movie scene going on right in front of our eyes. And multiple people have said this in many different ways, even when it comes to what's going on in the real world as far as like elections and stuff and who's in control, who's at the top, the head of it. This fight in this war is not just about it's bigger, it's deeper. He also wants people to know that the female there, she knew everything that was going on. It was a setup, but it was not gang related. It was not robbery related. He was sacrificed. Sacrifices come on all levels. There is not just higher ups that do it. There's people within our communities that do these type of things as well. So again, it's deeper. He had mentioned to me as well that when he was there, the female, like, she was moving weird. And he said to me that she was trying to slow him up. And he knows the feeling of being set up because he's been in those type of situations before. So everything was telling him that, like, you know, he was in danger and that it was something deeper going on. He started arguing with the female. He told me he was like cussing her out, like, you know, because he was understanding at this point that something's not right. He explained to me how the manager had everything to do with it, and a lot of times these managers are sacrificing their artists to get up in the managing business. Again, like I said, sacrifices come from all different areas of life. It's not just the higher ups that do it. Of course, these managers then go back to a source, you know, that leads to the higher ups, but they have their doing and they play their part in this as well, as far as tricking these young men to believe that they have some type of life path in whatever it is that they're doing. And get them to sign these contracts they know nothing about, you know. Going to the game not really knowing much about the truth of it. He told me how one of them injected him with something that put him out. They then transported his body. They set up the phone call. The phone call was not a real phone call. It was staged. They put out a lot of low vibrational energy just through that phone call that they released. Of course, if you've been noticing lately, there's a pattern with them also releasing something surrounding around the death, whether it's a video footage, whether it's a picture ads, you know, or if it's some type of audio. They like to feed off our emotions. So they do these type of things. And this is why I code, because you then can be able to see through their illusions of, you know, what's going on. I highlighted as well that he was set up by friends and the manager. They all played their part. This is where it gets like crazy, because he began to explain to me how they took his body to a center. This is giving me the same vibes of a lot of these other celebrities as well, or just people in general. Well, I'm gonna say celebrities for this situation. But in this place, they basically surgically remove their organs and they organ harvest them, and then they drain their blood. The same witch was associated with Pop Smoke death as well. In the news article, you're going to be able to see that different celebrities spoke on his death. You had Travis Scott. We know what just happened at Travis Scott concert. You had on there Quavo. Quavo is connected to Offset. Offset is connected to this witch. We have Nicki Minaj. He also highlighted to me that the way that they cut into his body was set up like some type of symbol, and I believe this was to try to trap his soul. I also seen like multiple hands over him doing some type of ritual. You guys, when you are watching these videos, these type of videos, it's important for y'all to cleanse your energy afterwards as well. Like, don't come and consume the energy and then, not properly do what it takes to rid yourself of the negativity that comes with it. Because I know a lot of these messages be heavy. So I just wanted to put that out there. Make sure you taking your spiritual baths and, cleansing, whether you're just in the shower. I'm saying affirmations or whatever the case is. He also told me that he died from cardiac arrest, meaning that they just stopped his heart. But before they did it, they made sure that he was full of like fear. I feel like that's all that I'm going to tap into for right now. If I feel called to do another video, or if he wants me to, then I will. But don't forget to subscribe if we vibe. And also, if you're going to watch and you mess with the video, give it a like. And we'll do more.